Dada is also going to take on the idea of war, although it's happening or really starting after the war begins. In contrast to the futurists, Dadaism or Dada was a reaction to the spectacle of collective homicide, which was the war. Now, it forms during World War I in Zurich in negative reaction to, of course, the war. And they're going to use satire and nonsensical imagery to try and get at the society. They blame society itself for the war. Their pessimism and disgust surfaced in their disdain for tradition. They will attempt to undermine traditional notions of what is art. They're also going to undermine traditional notions of society itself in doing so. Often the Dadaists were lighthearted in their subversion, but at the same time, they're constantly trying to subvert everything. Basically, they're trying to subvert the art market and take it down, show its weaknesses, show its flaws to the general public in a very sort of realist style. They're going to try and show the flaws of society, always doing so with something of a sense of humor. But whose humor? It's kind of a tricky movement to wrap your head around. And by the way, that movement name, Dada, actually comes from nonsense itself. It's said that it's simply an early phrase that babies say or a word that's captured in French. But either way, it doesn't have an actual meaning. There's nothing to it. There's a lack of substance. And that's often the way we look at Dada, even though there's actually quite a bit of substance and stuff in the things that they're creating, in the art that they create and display.